The six-finger freakazoids are top of the bloody table. That's right. Burnley lead the charge at the moment over in the Championship, but will they still be there after a double match week? We're going to take a look at that and more next. That's right, folks, back to a prediction video today before match number 15 or 16, depending on how you bloody look at it. And we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new where you've been, smash your subscribe button, bang to all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, World Cup related later this year. Of course, I'm down with the COVID, but I'm still chipping on here as I'm trying to get these videos out for your predictions and, of course, for your leisure. We'll take a look at all of it in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They aren't the patrons. You know who you are. But anyway, let's have a look at how we all got on last time around then, shall we, of course. Here are a recap of the results coming at you. Tip of the top of the table there, or tip of the top of the graphic is Luton. Big win for them over, gosh, I always forget about this. Big win for them over QPR. I went with a 1-0, but it was a 3-1 win. I mean, well, Rotherham been a big monster win for them. 2-1 win over Huddersfield Town. First win, I think, for Matty Taylor there. I went the other way. Sunderland with a 2-1 win over Wigan. Called it, lads. Got that one back on the nose. Bristol City lost to Millwall. 2-1 win for there. Gary Rowett linked with West Brom. Is he going to go? We'll see about that. Cardiff lost to Coventry. I shit the bed on that one as well. I did predict 4 goals in the Burnley game, but I didn't predict them all to go to Burnley. 4-0 win for them. I did predict a draw for Rovers, but guess what? We don't go back to winning ways. Happy days. Reading with a loss to West Brom. Called it. 2-0 win for me. Actually, 2-0 win it was. 1-0 win for me. Preston lost to Stoke. Of course they did. Sheffield United with a 3-3 draw against Blackpool. What's gone wrong there? Watford with a 2-1 win over Norwich. 3-2, of course. And Birmingham with a 2-0 win over Hull City. 1-1, of course, was my pick. I did pretty shy there, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. But anyway, of course, Burnley leading the table. Of course, 1 point clear over Rovers in 5th. It is that tight, airtight, of course. And, of course, if you want to see a stat, it's this one right here. Rovers have won the most games out of anybody in the Championship. But also, we actually won the second highest, or we lost the second highest amount of games. Yeah. But anyway, enough about that. It's okay. It's all right. It's not great. It's not pretty. But you know what? It's what we bloody do. It's what we bloody do at the moment, of course. And we'll see how we get on, of course, this coming week. Going down the Borough, Huddersfield and Coventry at the moment. But, of course, let's kick on, keep it on. Let's take a little look. Oh, actually, go back. Let's do the Super Brew. Let's have a look at that shit show. The shit show, that is the Super Brew. Not this one. We're going to take a look at this one, of course. I don't think I'm doing that well at the moment in the Championship, but it is the Championship. It's anybody's guess as the computer starts to think long and hard about it. So here come the results. It looks like I'm down. Mexit, a big 15.5 points on the board there, kicking ass this past week. He comes out singing all supreme there. Shepherd up there as well, 37-7, kicking ass as well. If you see your name, make sure you smash the old thumbs up. I don't see my name. There I am with 7 points. Absolutely stonker. Not great. Indeed. Kevin with a wooden spoon, 1.5. So yeah, take from that from what you will. But what about the overall leaderboard? Well, it's not good reading, for me anyway. But at the moment, it is. We're thinking about it. Thinking about it. It's taking its time. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't look good. I am in 19th. That's all I can tell you. The thing is just crap in the bed. I am 19th. But hey, well, I'll bring you a bang up to date, of course, next time I see you, which will probably be Thursday. So let's forget about it. It's probably a shit show anyway. Anyway, cut/EFL Champ. Get your name in there. Get amongst it. It's the next games, of course, coming at you from Tuesday onwards. I am barely getting these videos out right now, but of course we got to keep on going. Huddersfield against Preston, of course, coming at you on Tuesday, October the 18th. Played each other 16 times since the year 2004 was for Huddersfield, 8 was for Preston. We got 4 draws, of course. Huddersfield though, 42% form for them right now, winning twice of the last 6. Up against the Preston side, winning twice of the last 6, also 42% form. However, back-to-back defeats heading into this. Last time around, though, over at Huddersfield, it was in the league. It was a 1-0 win for Huddersfield back in August 2021. They also played in the Cup earlier this year. It was a 4-1 for Preston over at Huddersfield. So a good win it was. A second time account, of course, they'll be playing this season. Preston with a 2-0 loss against Stoke. Huddersfield with a 2-1 loss against Rotherham. The odds here 70-10 is your Huddersfield. 11-5 is draw. 70-10 as your way in. The bookies don't know which way to go here. I don't know which way to go either. I'm going to go with a draw myself. 1-1 right down the middle, point split. How do you like that? Next, of course, I have Norwich up against Luton Town over at Carrow Road. Now, these two sides played the 12 times since 1995. 7 wins for Norwich, 5 wins for Luton. And we've got 0 draws. Norwich, though, 50% form, 1-2 lost to and drawn to over the last 6. However, just 1 win and 5 for them, 50% form for them right now. Up against Luton Town side, unbeaten in the last 6 games. Pick up 3 wins and 3 draws, 75% form for them heading into this. Last time around, they're over at Carrow Road. It was a 3-0 win for Norwich back in March 2021. Meanwhile, Norwich with a 2-1 loss to Watford most recently. Luton with a big 3-1 win over QPR. Of course, the odds right here, right now, we have Norwich 65 on for the victory. 10-3 is your draw. Sorry, 10-3 is your away. 13-5 is the draw. And back in, of course, Norwich with a 2-0 win for them, ending the streak and breaking Luton's hearts in the process. Swansea up against Reading over in Wales. Now, these two sides have played 26 times to 2005. 11 wins for Swansea, 5 wins for Reading, 10 draws. Of course, Swansea are winning 4 of the last 5, 67% form over the last 6. Meanwhile, Reading, though, 42% form, and they're winning twice in the last 6. However, without a win in 3 now as they start to hit a bit of a rough patch. Last time around, though, over in Wales, it was a 3-2 win for Reading. That was back in November 2021. Of course, last time I played each other at all was a 4-4 thriller back in the JC back in April 2022. Of course, Reading with a 2-0 loss against West Brom. Swansea with a 4-0 loss against Burnley, of course. Both sides looking for a response and fast. 2019 on is your Swansea. 5-2 is your draw. 3-1 is your away win. Of course, I'm back in Swansea with a 3-1 win for them at home. And of course, a response as well. Meanwhile, Rovers up against Sunderland, of course. We're on that win-lose streak up against our old gaffer, Tony Rowe. It doesn't get much sweeter than this, does it, right now? Or it doesn't get much more spicier, should I say, over at Ewood Park. Played 23 times in 1987, 8 wins for Blackburn, of course, that's Rovers. 7 wins for Sunderland and 8 draws, of course. Rovers, though, winning 3, losing 3 of the last 6, 50% form for them right now. Sunderland, of course, 58% form. Just 1 win and 5, though, for Tony Mowbray's boys. But, of course, that was most recently, and we'll talk about that shortly. Last time I played each other over at, bloody hell. Last time I played each other at Ewood Park was over at in the Premier League in March 2012. I actually went to one of these games. I probably went to the 0-0 draw, I think, back in October 20. I think I did, 2010. Anyway, 2-0 win it was for Rovers over Sunderland. Back in the Premier League, that's a long, long time ago. It's been 10 years since we played each other. That's strange. That's a strange old stat. Meanwhile, Rovers with a 2-1 win over Middlesbrough, 2-1 win, no. Sunderland over Wigan. Of course, there's a lot going on between these two sides. We've got Corey Evans, we've got Tony Mowbray. Who else do we have? I don't know, but there's a lot going on. A lot of beef. Not a lot of beef, but a lot of. It's going to be an interesting one. Of course, I will not be doing a preview. I don't even know if I'm going to be doing a review. Pete is going to be doing the watch along. I am going to be in my bed. I think so. So yeah, but the odds here: 5-4 is your Rovers, 12-5 is your away win, 11-5 is the draw. I'm back at my boys here. Of course, the 2-1 win will break the matrix. Yes, it will. A draw will also break the matrix, but a matrix none the same. It will smash it up, of course, because we've been winning and losing, winning and losing, winning and losing. Of course, a second winning succession will indeed shatter that to smithereens. So let's hope we can do that. Meanwhile, we got Stoke City. They're up against, who are they up against? They're up against Rotherham, of course. I think that's also on the same day. Just give me a second here. Stoke up against Rotherham. Rotherham, of course, at the bet 365 stadium. Played 11 times. They've done 3 wins for Stoke, 4 wins for Rotherham. We've got 4 draws, of course, taking place on the 18th of October. Of course, Stoke, though, just 1 defeat past 6. 67% form for Alex Neil's boys up against Rotherham side. Of course, 50% form for them right now. 1-2 lost to and drawn to over the last 6. Last time around, though, over in Stoke, it was a 1-0 win for Stoke. That was back in October 2020. Stoke unbeaten against Rotherham over the last 5. Picked up a couple of wins and 3 draws. They also picked up a 2-0 win over Preston. Of course, Rotherham with a 2-1 win over Huddersfield. But the odds here, we've got basic odds going in favour of Stoke. They are favoured to win this game. I'm going to give it to them as well. 1-0 win, just a 1-0 win over Rotherham. 3 points in the bag, and away they go. West Brom up against Bristol City, of course, over at the Hawthorns, as West Brom try to I don't know if they've announced a new manager yet, but of course coming at you at the Hawthorns, 19 times they played since 1993, 10 wins for West Brom, 4 for Bristol City, 5 draws, of course. West Brom, though, just 1-6, 33% form for them right now. Bristol City, though, 1-6, also 25% form for them heading into this match. Last time around, though, over at the Hawthorns, it was a 3-0 win for West Brom back in October 2021, and of course West Brom are unbeaten against Bristol City over the last 4, pick up 3 wins and a draw to boot. Bristol City, though, a 2-1 loss to Millwall. West Brom with a 2-0 win over Reading. The odds right here, right now, we've got West Brom 10-7 on for the victory, 14-5 is your draw, 4-1 is your away win. Of course, what are we thinking about this? Going to back the Baggies here, 2-0 win for them. They're going to start to climb the table, I think, with or without the right manager. I think Rowett is linked, but we'll see about that. Into Wednesday we go now. It's Birmingham up against Burnley in the Battle of the Bees, of course, taking place St Andrews, of course. Birmingham and Burnley played each other 18 times since the year 2000. 7 wins for the Brummies, 5 wins for the Freaks, and 6 draws, of course. Birmingham, though, just one defeat past 6 for them, 67% form for them. Of course, Burnley unbeaten in the last 12 games, pick up 3 wins and 3 draws. None the same. Last time around, though, over at Birmingham, it was a 2-1 win for Burnley back in April 2016. Burnley unbeaten against Birmingham over the last 4, pick up a couple of wins and a couple of draws. Burnley with a 4-0 win over Swansea, back-to-back clean sheets. Birmingham with a 2-0 win over Hull, back-to-back clean sheets as well for both of these two sides. Coming at you, though, 11-4 is your Birmingham, 20-10 is your away win, 12-5 is the draw. I'm back in Burnley, but I'd love to see a Birmingham win. Yes, I would. Blackpool up against Hull City, of course, over at Bloomfield Road. Of course, played each other 13 times since year 2004. 6 wins for Blackpool, 2 for Hull. We've got 5 draws, of course. Blackpool, though, unbeaten in the last 3, 33% form for them right now. Hull City, of course, just 1 win in the last 6 games, 17% form for them at the moment. Last time around, though, over at Blackpool, it was 1 win for Blackpool back in January 2022. That was on New Year's Day. Blackpool unbeaten against Hull over the last 5, pick up a couple of wins and 3 draws. Hull, though, with a 2-0 loss against Birmingham, back-to-back games now without a goal. Blackpool with a big 3-3 draw against Sheffield United over at Bramall Lane most recently. But the odds for this, we have Blackpool 20-20 for the Richie 25 draw. 11-4 is the away win. I think Blackpool are favoured here, and I'm going to give it to them. 2-1 win for them, 3 points in the bag, and we'll see how they go. Coventry City up against Sheffield United over at the Rico. Played each other 33 times since 1993, 12 wins apiece, 9 draws, of course. Coventry, though, just 1 defeat at the past 6, 58% form for them right now. Up against the Sheffield United side, 50% form for them, 1-2 lost to and drawn 2 over the last 6. However, without a win in the last 4. Of course, last time around over at the Rico was a 4-1 win for Coventry back in March 2022. Yeah, that's that. Coventry there with a big 1-0 win over Cardiff. Of course, Sheffield United with a 3-3 draw against Blackpool most recently. But the odds, we have got Coventry 90-10 for the Richie, 85 is your win, 12-10 is the draw. My prediction says 2-1 win for Sheffield United, but I just don't know which way this will go. Coventry could win this game. They're going to start to climb the table. They've got games in hand. They've got 3 to 3, maybe even 4 games in hand on some of the teams above them. So we'll see about that. Meanwhile, QPR up against Cardiff, of course, over at Loftus Road. Played each other, of course, 29 times since 2002. 15 was to QPR, 9 was to Cardiff, and we've got 5 draws. Of course, QPR, though, with 1 defeat to past 6, 75% form for them. Up against Cardiff side, 58% form for them. A couple of defeats in the past 6, of course, heading into this. Last time around, though, over at QPR was 2-1 win for Cardiff back in March 2022. Cardiff, though, with a 1-0 win over, 1-0 loss to Coventry. Of course, Luton with a 3-1 win over QPR most recently. But the odds, we have QPR 11-10 for the Richie 25 draw. 5-2 is the away win on this. Back in QPR to bounce back, 2-0 win for them. That could actually put them top of the table. We'll see if it is or not. Meanwhile, Wigan up against Middlesbrough, of course, coming at you at the DW. Played each other 17 times, 3-2 was Wigan, 7 wins for Middlesbrough, 8 draws, of course. Wigan, though, 2 wins the last 6, 33% form for them right now. Middlesbrough, just 1 win and 6, 25% form for them. When are they going to make their manager appointment? I don't know. Of course, last time around over at the DW, it was a 2-2 draw back in February 2020. Of course, Middlesbrough, though, unbeaten against Wigan over the last 6, pick up 3 wins and 3 draws. However, Wigan with a big 2-1 loss against Sunderland, of course. Middlesbrough, the 2-1 loss against Rovers most recently. But the odds on this Badgerina, we have 50-8 is your Wigan, 6-4 is your Wigan, 9-4 is your. I think Wigan at home are tough. Wigan at home are tough. 2-0 win for them, 3 points in the bag, and Middlesbrough could actually be in a bit of bother. And then wrap it up. It is Millwall, it is Watford, it is at the Den, of course. Now these two sides have played each other 29 times since 1993. 9 wins for Millwall, 15 wins for Watford, 5 draws, of course. Millwall, though, just 1 defeat past 5, 58% form for them right now. Watford, though, just 2 wins the last 6, 42% form for them heading into this. Last time around, though, over at the Den, it was a 0-0 draw back in January 2021. Millwall without a win against Watford over the last. Actually, they did pick up a win over them quite recently. Just 1 win in the last 6 for Millwall. Meanwhile, Watford with a 2-1 win over Norwich. Millwall with a 2-1 win over Bristol City most recently. 8-5 is your Millwall, 9-5 is your Watford, 11-5 is your draw. I don't know about Watford at the moment. I really don't. But I'm going to give it to them. 2-1 win for them, 3 points in the bag, and that should push them up back into the mix for the playoffs. That is my take, of course, for it, guys, but it's only my take. Be sure to get your own picks. This is what the table will look like if I'm right. Rovers remain where they are. It is pretty much as you were. Reading drop out of the playoffs, I think. Free falling. Swansea go in. That's what I think will happen. Let me know, of course, about your own thoughts. If you saw your name in the thing, smash your like, smash your whatever, subscribe, get your picks in here. EFL Champ, it is free. I'm going to go lie down, smash your subscribe, smash your thumbs up. We go again, of course, midweek. But till then, guys and girls, that's around about it.